CyberLife, the company that manufactured me, is conducting a user survey. Would you like to participate?
And just like that, we're doing a survey. Welcome back to some more Detroit Become Human. Hope you all are doing well, having a great day, great week. So quickly going to do this. You actually get this in the extras after you've done it already, so you can redo it if you want. But like I say, I'm enjoying it so far, hope you are. We did the interrogation last time and then stayed the night with Cara and Alice, found a way to stay. So I stayed in the motel. Like I said, once again, it's the classic line, it's like, it's a game. I would probably not do those things. I says, I don't condone it, I don't think it's right, but on the other hand, what would we do to survive a night with a child if we've got no other options? But I says you can stay in the car or in that house and you don't have to steal anything or something, but I prefer the motel or hotel. Then just something else that's like I saw while editing, that it's going back to Todd, but one thing that really irritated me about that scene where you clean the house and stuff is like you find, or Cara finds his stash, but it's like it's in the dishwasher or the laundry soap. It's like, it's not that she was like going looking for it. Man, that part really irritated me, where he's like getting angry with her and she's just trying to do the laundry. Okay, let's quickly do this.
Great. Let's start. Would you consider having a relationship with an android that looks like a human?
Okay, so I'm going to be honest with this and just answer it as honestly, like if I would or not. And I'll be honest, I would be open to it. Especially with like how these ones are.
Do you think that technology could become a threat to mankind?
Yes, I do.
If you had to live on a deserted island and could only bring one object, what would it be?
I have to admit, this one is kind of silly to me. None of these things is really... What do you do? A console? What are you going to do with that on it? And also, do they mean like a PS5 console, or what do they really mean when they say console? Instrument would be fine to, like, if you can play, maybe you can learn yourself. But I would probably go for a book and I would actually use the paper to make a fire or something or stuff.
Do you consider yourself dependent on technology?
I do, yes.
What technology do you most anticipate?
These things are all very interesting. I think this thing would be for me the most interesting.
Do you believe in God?
That one's a little bit personal, but I'm going to say don't know.
Would you let an android take care of your children?
Yes.
How much time per day would you say you spend on an electronic device?
More than I want to admit.
If you needed emergency surgery, would you agree to be operated on by a machine?
Well, some of these machines, like the laser cutters and stuff, like they are more advanced than humans are. The humans might still be like operating them, but like I say, once again, if they're like these androids or as advanced as this, I would be okay with it.
Do you think one day machines could develop consciousness?
Yeah, I think it's inevitable. Okay, so here we can compare it again.
Welcome to the Detroit experience.
So let's continue.
so we can be free. Find Jericho! Find Jericho! Where are you going?
An unexpected error has occurred. I apologize.
I'm begging you, please. And then. I don't want to live anymore. Make it quick.
Please, please, please don't do that. I want to. Thank you.
Thank you.
sorry for doing this one twice, but you can either like take her pump or leave her alive. It is kind of sad. Now I know they're like on a junkyard and most of them's deactivated, but how he just like takes their parts and throws them away, and when they aren't a match he just tosses them aside. It's kind of sad for me. I have to admit the leg part freaks me out. It's just really like horrible that they more or less left him without legs there, or pieces of it. You can just see there the choices and stuff. There's 2 of each that you can find, so you don't have to find the ones I did. And then I went for the I one first because like that you don't have the scan mode is really annoying, where it makes that red. Also, it's very cool for me when you actually put the earpiece in, how the sound comes rushing back compared to how it was before you had it. That was very cool. Well done. I would suggest the Android Begs to Die part, to do that before you get too many of the parts or all the parts. I have had it where you can't get him to activate them. And also I decided to kill him because it's what he asked for. Okay, let's continue on. Also, there is no eye that's the same color as his. He's always now going to be I can't remember what's the word now, but where he's got 2 different eye colors.
Hello, Amanda.
Connor, it's good to see you. Congratulations, Connor. Finding that deviant was far from easy. And the way you interrogated it was very clever. You've been remarkably efficient, Connor.
Thank you, Amanda.
We've asked the DPD to transfer it to us for further study. It may teach us something about what happened. The interrogation seemed challenging. What did you think of the deviant?
It showed signs of PTSD after being abused by its owner. As if its original program had been completely replaced by new instructions.
This Lieutenant Anderson has been officially assigned to the deviancy case. What do you make of him?
I think he's irritable and socially challenged. But I also think he used to be a good detective. He's an intriguing character.
Unfortunately, we have no choice but to work with him. What do you think is the best approach?
I will focus on the investigation and try to ignore him. As long as he doesn't interfere and we avoid conflict, he shouldn't be a problem.
More and more androids show signs of deviancy. There are millions in circulation. If they become unstable, the consequences will be disastrous. You're the most advanced prototype CyberLife has ever created. If anyone can figure out what's happening, it's you.
You can count on me, Amanda.
Hurry, Connor. There's little time.
You might be in shock. Just take it easy.
Yeah. Would you mind getting me some water, please?
Sure.
Tensions in the Arctic have reached a new level, with a Russian carrier and an American patrol
There you
boat
go.
reported to have clashed last night. Several warning shots were exchanged, apparently with no damage or casualties to either side. The Minister for Defense, Dennis Riggs, has spoken of intolerable provocation that cannot go unanswered. The countries in the region, particularly Sweden and Canada, have called for military forces to withdraw and an international conference to be held. So far, there has been no response from either Moscow or Washington. We'll keep you informed minute by minute as the situation develops.
I'm getting nervous, Mark.
It's okay. It's okay, just relax. Just tell him what happened to you.
But it was all over so quickly. I didn't even see his face.
Any little detail might help him catch the guy. You never know.
Can I help you?
I'm here to see Lieutenant Anderson.
Do you have authorization?
Yes.
Lieutenant Anderson hasn't arrived yet, but you can wait at his desk.
Hey, you take a look at these samples yet?
Lab report says they cut it with something.
Maybe they're trying out a new form of red ice.
You really need the forensics.
All right, I'll chase it up.
still here? I thought your assignment was over.
It's just been extended.
Hank's gonna be overjoyed to hear that. You were right about that android. It's been quiet in the cell all night. It's scheduled for transfer today.
I'm looking for Lieutenant Anderson's desk.
It's that desk right there.
Excuse me. Do you know what time Lieutenant Anderson usually arrives?
Depends on where he was the night before. If we're lucky, we'll see him before noon.
Thanks.
Hi, honey.
Call Hank Anderson.
Hi, this is Hank. Not here at the moment. You can leave a message if that's what turns you on, but don't expect me to call back. Beep. Whatever.
Lieutenant Anderson, this is Connor. I'm the android sent by Cyberlife. It's almost noon, and I'm waiting for you at the office. It's good to see you again, Lieutenant.
Oh, Jesus. Hank! In my office!
Hey. Take a look. Lab report says they cut it with something.
I've got 10 new cases involving androids on my desk every day. We've always had isolated incidents. Old ladies losing their android maids and that kind of crap. But now, we're getting reports of assaults and even homicide, like that guy last night. This isn't just CyberLife's problem anymore. It's now a criminal investigation, and we've got to deal with it before the shit hits the fan. I want you to investigate these cases and see if there's any link.
Why me? Why do I gotta be the one to deal with this shit? I am the least qualified cop in the country to handle this case. I know jack shit about androids, Jeffrey. I can barely change the settings on my own phone.
Everybody's overloaded. I think you're perfectly qualified for this type of investigation.
Bullshit! The truth is, nobody wants to investigate these fucking androids, and you left me holding the bag.
CyberLife sent over this android to help with the investigation. It's a state-of-the-art prototype. It'll act as your partner.
No fucking way! I don't need a partner, and certainly not this plastic prick.
Hank, you are seriously starting to piss me off. You are a police lieutenant. You are supposed to do what I say and shut your goddamn mouth.
You know what my goddamn mouth has to say to you?
Okay,
huh?
okay. I'll pretend like I didn't hear that, so I don't have to add any more pages to your disciplinary folder, because it already looks like a fucking novel. This conversation is over.
Jeffrey, Jesus Christ, why are you doing this to me? You know how much I hate these fucking things. Why are you doing this to me?
Listen, I've had just about enough of your bitching. Either you do your job or you hand in your badge. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do.
I'm very pleased to have joined the team. I can assure you I'll do my very best.
Close the door on your way out.
Have a nice day, Captain.
They're going to destroy me.
I'm sorry. It's not what I wanted. But there's nothing I can do. I know there's something you didn't tell me. I need to know before they take you away. The sculpture you made. Tell me more about it.
I'm going to die.
Open the cell, quick! Hurry!
I'll call CyberLife. Clean this mess up.
What? What are you looking at? Hey, fuck you! Fucking android.
look at that. Our friend, the plastic detective, is back in town. Congratulations on last night. Very impressive.
Hello, Detective Reed.
Never seen an android like you before. Model are you?
RK-800. I'm a prototype.
A prototype? Android detective. So machine's gonna replace us all. Is that it? Hey, bring me a coffee, dipshit. Get a move on!
I'm sorry, but I only take orders from Lieutenant Anderson.
Oh. If Hank hadn't gotten in the way yesterday, I would have fucked you up for disobeying a human. Stay out of my way, because next time, you won't get off so easy.
Several sources report that CyberLife has provided Detroit police with a prototype detective android. Although police assistant androids have existed for several years now, this would be the first case of an android being authorized to play an active role in criminal investigations. We contacted CyberLife for comment, but no one was available to answer our questions.
The first book written by an artificial intelligence has just been published, and to call it a success would be an understatement. Do Humans Dream of Mammalian Sheep has shot to the top of the bestseller list. Moreover, critics are unanimous in their praise for the depth of thought and originality of this first work. Designed by CyberLife, the AI known as Voltaire analyzed human centers of interest on social networks for several months before its complex algorithms generated the plot of the novel. According to several specialists, it will be very difficult for human authors to compete with these algorithms, and the odds are that most of the books written in the coming years will be the work of artificial intelligence.
I get the impression my presence causes you some inconvenience, Lieutenant. I'd like you to know I'm very sorry about that. In any case, I'd like you to know I'm very happy to be working with you. I'm sure we'll make a great team. Is there a desk anywhere I could use?
No one's using that one.
You have a dog, right?
How do you know that?
The dog hair's on your chair. I like dogs. What's your dog's name?
What's it to you? Sumo. I call him Sumo.
Do you listen to Knights of the Black Death? I really like that music. It's full of energy.
You listen to heavy metal?
Well, I don't really listen to music as such, but I'd like to. Have you known Captain Fowler for long?
Yeah. Too long.
If you have any files on deviants, I'd like to take a look at them.
Terminal's on your desk. Knock yourself out.
Hey, take a look at these samples.
.243 files. First dates back 9 months. It all started in Detroit and quickly spread across the country. An AX-400 is reported to have murdered a man last night. That could be a good starting point for our investigation. I know you didn't ask for this investigation, Lieutenant, but I'm sure you're a professional.
Why don't you go fuck yourself?
I've been assigned this mission, Lieutenant. I didn't come here to wait until you feel like working.
Listen, asshole. If it was up to me, I'd throw the lot of you in a dumpster and set a match to it. So stop pissing me off. Or things are gonna get nasty.
Lieutenant? I'm sorry to disturb you. I have some information on the AX-400 that killed the guy last night. It's been sighted in the Ravendale district.
I'm on it.
Well, that was fun. Hank almost punched us there or did something. Okay, so the one there is if he didn't get the lead. Now, the way you get that is if in Kara's one, the one with the where you fight Todd, if you don't go deviant or you end it where Kara doesn't escape with Alice. So then you don't get that. I think the one I missed there is getting in coffee. I think I refused. Oh, or it might be the book actually differs. If Carl died, then he is on the book that a famous artist was murdered. And they blame Markus. They say Markus murdered him. One I missed as well. Oh, I think that might be, as you saw, I was standing there in an area where there's like two little stones that almost make a V or something, and I was just standing there in that garden. That's where if Connor dies, that's where his gravestones are, and you can go see the previous model and where he died and stuff. But I'm probably not going to have any of them, or very little. I think there is about 26 deaths, different deaths that he can have. Also, I'm not too worried about Amanda. I did pick the one that made her happy, and because I was effective with the interrogation, I got a happy from her. I have to admit that Zen garden is very pretty as well. I would suggest doing it how I did, where in the start where you need to find Anderson's desk, you can't explore the back where the deviant is, the interrogation room and those things. So it's kind of silly to like go sit and then stand right up and then go to the desk and then explore it where you learn all those things about Anderson, about Hank, and then after that he arrives. If you go to the deviant before that and have that encounter with the Reed where he punches Connor, well, can't punch my Connor because I didn't get him coffee, but if you do that before exploring Anderson's desk, then he arrives and you don't get that exploration, so you can't talk to him and stuff. Also, he's always going to be angry. You're always going to lose a little bit of friendliness with him there. That's just how it's scripted. Also, I'm not sure, I saw there I got locked conversation. I'm not sure how to unlock them because I don't think my friendship with him could be higher already. So just for I don't know what was that. But I think I got most of it, so not really sure why those had locked things. This was fun. I hope you're enjoying, hope you're having fun. I do also recognize Hank. He's also a pretty famous actor or something. For some reason, the role that I associate with him when I see him and recognize him, and I know he's been in other things as well, is in Starship Troopers. He's one of the generals or military men. Okay, like I said, this is fun. I'm enjoying it. Hope you're enjoying it. I hope you have a great weekend on a Friday. This should be out on Friday. So be well, have a great day, have a great weekend, and see you in the next video.